What is up, everybody? Welcome back for another video. I'm Kyle Mitchell, and this video is a little sad to make because I've been pretty excited to share this product with y'all, but I ran into some predator issues lately. If you've seen any of my coop builds, I've been wanting to share things that I've added and upgraded to it that have really made a difference for me. And this automatic coop door was definitely a big point. You know, this door was pretty awesome. It was only $30 on Amazon. It had a sensor on it, so it opened when the sun came out and closed when nighttime came around. You know, it was very simple, super easy to use, and it lasted really well for about a year. I think I've had it. The problem is that I ran into some predator issues, and even though it's fairly rigid when it's all screwed down, this was easily able to be pulled out by, you know, some raccoons really wanting to get in the coop. So they broke it, and there was just no fixing it. And so the problem is that my run is not predator proof, and so they're able to get into the run and everything, but my coop is very solidly built. Like, they're not gonna be able to get in there except for this weak point. I thought I was gonna do okay, and it lasted for a long time, but once they figured it out, there was no, you know, I can't imagine they wouldn't be able to figure it out again. So if you have a predator proof run, then I would definitely still suggest this. It's very simple to use, it's just battery powered, and it works great. You won't have to worry about letting your chickens out in the morning and locking them up at night. It just does it automatically. However, if you don't have a predator proof run, I would probably steer away from something like this, because if you've looked at automatic coop doors at all online, then you've seen probably the two main types. Is this type that's, you know, just plastic, and it runs along a track up and down to let the chickens in and out. Or the option that probably is steered clear of is the garage door style. This one was closer to $80, I think it was, but I just wasn't willing to give up the convenience of my chickens being able to get out whenever they want to, or not whenever they want to, but, like, you know, when the sun comes up and when the sun goes down. And so this is more of a garage door style. Sorry, I had to turn it on real quick, but the big bonus for me, what sold me that this might work a little better, is this plastic was able to flex a lot and gave them something to grab on and pull on it and things. This one is a lot more solid. This is actually metal, and this garage door style doesn't have those same holes to grab onto, and I mean, it's really in there really well. There's nowhere that you can really hold on to it. The downfall, what I don't like about this one, and I couldn't find any that worked the same way, is this one just took 4 AA batteries. I didn't have to worry about it getting sun. My coop is in a more shaded spot, and I didn't have to worry about, you know, it running out of battery, not shutting or whatever. I monitored it, and it had an indicator of when the battery was low. This one has a rechargeable battery. I just didn't love the idea of having to run a cord out there and charge it up when need be. It does have a solar panel. If your coop is in the sun a lot, I don't think you'll have any issues. However, what ended up convincing me is it does say it has a 100-hour runtime on a fully charged battery, excluding any sunlight that it gets. And so my coop does get a little bit of sunlight, so I'm hoping that it would last a good while before the battery goes out. But luckily, it does have this indicator right here that you can see flash when it's going up and down. This turns red when the battery is getting low, so I'll at least know I can run a drop cord out there and I can charge it up. It's not too big of a problem. It just, you know, if you're getting an automatic coop door, then you're all about convenience, right? So that's where I'm at with it. I'm pretty excited to try it out. It's been funny having to open and close the door each day after not having to for a long time. So let's go get it set up. I'll take back over here with the voiceover. I know talking in the video is a little different for me. If y'all prefer that version, I'm willing to look into a microphone and get a little better quality, so I can talk through my projects. Just kind of let me know which way you prefer. But anyway, these doors are really pretty simple to install. You know, whatever door you get, you just have to cut a hole big enough for it, and screw it on. This one's a little different with that garage door. Has to roll back into that bigger part in the back that you can see. And so you have to make the top a little bit wider than where the door is going to screw into to be able to hold that. And the challenging thing for me specifically in this instance was it's bigger than the door that I had before. So I had to modify it and throw in a couple pieces of 2x4 there just so I had something to screw into. So you can do it either way. I mean, make the right size hole to start with, or just make a frame out of wood that's going to make it work anyways. I did, take it in and out a bunch of times just because I was trying to make it a tight fit. I don't want, anything to be able to put its fingers in there or you start scratching away, find a loose connection. It's not very fun to lose chickens. I'm sure if you've been in it, you either have heard stories of people having with predator problems or you're trying your best to avoid them. And it's definitely not fun to lose them. So I'm really hoping this door will work out well. It feels really strong. It feels really well. It installed really nicely, and I'm working through the modes. But you can see I had to give y'all a nice little peel off here. But I'm going to come back here at the end because I had to go read the instructions to learn more about this. It's a little smarter than my other one was. So let me just send it back over to that. Definitely a couple of the features that also sold me on this coop is on the chicken door is one, this remote. I mean, it's got the different modes that I haven't figured out yet, but really one of the better parts of it is that it controls the door just going up and down. I think the range is 100 feet. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit more, but I'm sure once I figure it out, it'll be a big help. If they go in a little early before the door closes by itself, then I'll be able to just shut her down. The other nice thing is it does still have the same light feature in terms of it'll come on and off when according to the light. That's what I had before and it worked great. But if there's a concern that it's not closing soon enough or it's closing too soon, I guess, it also has a clock on it, and you can set a timer for what's going to work best for you. But I think for now I'm just going to give the light option a try. I'll work on the programming and everything, but assembly was pretty simple, and I'll drop a link to this below. We'll see if how this goes. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can post more info or anything. As you saw there, it reacted to the light like it should. It just takes a second, but I'll give updates as I do. All right, I lost a corner of my man card and went and read the instructions. Make sure I was using this right. As far as the remote goes, there's a circle button at the bottom. You just have to hold it. It turns the display on and off. This allows you to use the remote, just down and up. The bottom one works through the modes of the thing, so I can turn on the light mode or not, but there are also several modes in terms of either going off of just light sensing, solely going off of time, or there's actually a smart mode that will detect the time if the light isn't working correctly. That's as far as I understand it, at least. We'll see how it works. I'm going to leave it on light for now. If light works well, like it did on my last door opener, then I'll probably just leave it at that. But doing the smart mode might be something to give a try, just as a fail-safe, in case it's not detecting the light correctly or whatnot. But anyway, sorry, I had to come back real quick, kind of explain through some things because I was getting a little confused on the modes. But that seems to be about what it takes. So thanks. Let me know if y'all need anything.